Hey guys, welcome to Not So Popular Opinion. Today we'll be checking out a video of a woman who has too much time on her hands. And she decided to coin the term Fat Archie. And she's going to tell us exactly what she means. And I think she could have used that time more productively on something else. Like, some kind of plan a strategy to get her life in order. But let's check this out.
I am both coining the term Fat Archie and declaring Fat Archie for 2022.
Why does she say 2022 like that? 2022.
So what is Fat Archie? Fat Archie is the radical destruction of fat hatred and the radical liberation of fat bodies. If you live in a fat body, here's what I need you to do for 2022.
You know, I really hate when they say stuff like that. Fat bodies. You wouldn't say black bodies, or I hope you wouldn't say black body. You have a black body. Just say you're fat. If you live in a fat body, you wouldn't say you live in a black body. You're black. What the hell does you live in a fat body mean? You're fat. Like, what are you talking about? As I said before, you didn't rent out a skin suit that you jumped into. It's not a mech suit. It's not like an Iron Man armor or something. It's not an avatar. This is your body. That is you. You are fat. Talking like that makes it seem like you're living outside this thing, or this isn't you. Yes, it is. I don't know how to make it more clear. It's mind-boggling that people say phrases like this all the time.
We are no longer making ourselves small.
Making yourself small. Isn't that the whole reason you're pissed off? Because you think people hate you because you're big? If you could just make yourself small, this would end all of this, like right now. If it worked like that. If it magically you just made yourself small. So I don't even know what you're getting at.
This means scrunching ourselves up so people can get past us.
So, because you take up more space than regular sized people, you just gonna block somebody's path to being an asshole. If people don't like you, I don't think it has anything to do with your weight. I think it has a lot to do with your funky attitude.
This means speaking lower so that we're seen as more small or dainty.
Speaking lower so you're seen smaller or dainty? Where are you getting this from? If anybody else has ever heard of this, please let me know. I've never seen or heard of a technique where you speak dainty and you're perceived as smaller. I've never seen a fat person try this. I've never seen anybody try this. Why is she talking like these techniques are magic? People's mind just freak out and perceive you differently because of these things.
We are taking up all of the space.
When weren't you taking up all the space? I'm confused. I'm not trying to be a jerk about this, but when weren't you taking up all the space? You were just talking about how you had the scrunch to let people buy. So you were already taking up all the space. So what are you saying? Like, take up even more space? Just stretch your arms out and block everything? You just being an asshole.
We are no longer letting our healthcare providers treat us like shit. Most of us pay too much in healthcare to put up with it. If your doctor is exhibiting fat hatred, you report them and you put them on blast on the internet. And you say directly to them, I will not tolerate this behavior. And if they deny you access to certain tests, have them write it down that they're denying it to you.
Doctors exhibiting fat hatred. Look, I've been overweight. I know several people who have been overweight. And I've only ever heard people, women specifically on TikTok, complaining about a doctor presenting fat hatred or being fat phobic.
That way, when you go to another doctor and find out that you actually needed that test, you can sue their ass.
I've seen this in another video as well. They want to claim that a doctor is denying them a test because they have to lose weight or go on a diet temporarily, or the worst thing for them is an all-around lifestyle change to improve their health. And to them, that's the worst thing on earth, to have a lifestyle change to where they live healthier. That's blasphemy for some of these people. There's a reason you're being denied certain services, certain medical procedures, and you know why it is. You just don't want to deal with the reality behind it.
We are no longer letting men treat us like shit. Go about 3 videos back and I tell you how we're handling their asses in 2022.
I see this a lot with, men are treating us like crap. You don't like fat men. So should they treat you like crap? Should fat men handle you in a certain way? Because every time I've seen some woman in this group talk about men treat them like crap, they're always talking about some guy who is well above their league because they don't want to date fat men, or they think they're above fat men. So should fat men treat you how you feel other men have treated you? You probably wouldn't want that, because from what studies show is that fat and unattractive men are not seen at all by women. They are visibly not even there. So do you want them to treat you the way I'm pretty sure some maniacal plan you don't work out because you're Fatarchy or something like that. You wouldn't be able to handle that. So stop with this plan to treat men bad in 2022. Just chill out. Eat something healthy. Work out a little bit. Waste time on TikTok videos where you're trying to dismantle something that doesn't exist. Nobody hates you. The majority of people don't hate you because you're fat. They hate you because your attitude sucks.
We are no longer dieting. I need you to eat holistically in a way that is nutritious and makes you happy.
How about an entire lifestyle change? Eating healthier, eating less calories, working out a little more, or work out in general.
Without being fearful of unhealthy foods, because there's no such thing.
There's no such thing as unhealthy foods. Are you kidding me? There's no such thing as unhealthy foods.
And I need you to move your body in a way that brings you joy and also pushes it a bit.
Pushes it a bit? You mean exercise, right? You can say exercise. It's not a dirty word. You can say exercise, or are you afraid they'll attack you for saying exercise?
When a thin person says that they're fat, agree with them.
So if a friend comes to you and is having body issues, instead of, being a person, a nice person, a friend, and actually listen to their issues, you can be like, yeah, you're fat. So if you were to ever say anything bad about yourself, you would want your friend to agree with it? Or is it just because they said that they're fat? And fat is just this trigger for you that you can't handle.
When a thin person tells you you'd look better thin, tell them they'd look better if their mother spit
about a mother spitting, and I'm not even gonna get into, I'm not gonna lower myself to that, but y'all know what she means.
We are wearing the crop tops. We are wearing the booty shorts. We are having spicy time with the lights on in front of a mirror.
Keep that to yourself. I didn't want that image in my head.
We are looking in the mirror, grabbing our fat and saying we love it.
I don't care what you do in your room by yourself. I really don't. You can smear butter on it. For all I care, I don't care. It's just so stupid to just indulge in that. Because you wouldn't be so angry on this video with your tone if you actually loved it. You're just saying these things because you probably failed a couple times and people made fun of you, which sucks. But how about getting back on the horse and trying again? If you put the same energy into losing the weight that you do into fighting these imaginary oppressors and making these weird declarations online, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to lose that weight and live a healthier life.
We are going no contact with our fat-hating family. And last, but not least, we are taking down Ben Shapiro. On God, we are taking down Ben Shapiro.
And you both failed. Because Ben Shapiro's still here. So thanks a lot for, actually getting me on your side for once. I was like, oh man, Fat Archie, great. Yeah, let's do this. And then you failed because Ben Shapiro's still here. So this whole entire TikTok was a waste of time. And you look stupid.
I can't wait till I'm on his Facebook. It's gonna be a fun time. 2022, Fat Archie, be there. Oh, and also, if I see any of you bitches saying that you coined the term Fat Archie, I will make it my mission to come after your ass. No more stealing from black women.
I do agree with the stealing from black women thing. That's messed up and shady as hell. Y'all need to stop doing that. I don't know why these people are so delusional when it comes down to people in the healthcare field being discriminative or people oppressing them. I guess tough love went out the window a long time ago. And people can't accept the truth when it comes to their health. They want to not get on the scale. They don't want the truth to be told to them. They want to ignore the fact that your weight is affecting your health. So you just claim that the doctor now hates fat people and you're not going to take it. This is so stupid. I think what a lot of these people in this group need to do is stop wasting doctors' times. I saw 1,000 Pound Sisters or whatever it was, to where the doctor pretty much just was like, you know what? You wasting everybody's time. You know you don't want to get help. You know you don't want to change your ways. Just stop coming. Stop having your family drive you up here for no reason when you know that you were eating what you weren't supposed to be eating and you gained some weight. You knew you did before you even came here, and you're trying to make me look bad when you just don't want to do the right thing. And I think that's what a lot of people like her need to do. If you don't want to get your life in order, if you don't want to get your health in order, just stop going to the doctor. Quit trying to change the way they handle things when it comes to people's weight just because you don't like hearing it. Just stop going. You clearly don't care about your health, so stop wasting their time. I've never met a fat person that said they felt oppressed. There are actual people who have lived through oppressive times that we know of, maybe even some of our parents. So for fat people to get online and say they're oppressed is very insulting to people that actually lived through horrible, demeaning, dehumanizing times. And I really wish they would stop this and grow up and just accept that, yes, people can be mean. They can say mean things about your weight. It was part of the community growing up that if anybody was slightly different in any way, you talked about them, you made fun of them. It's just what it is. But nobody felt oppressed. It was all jokes. You are not oppressed because you are overweight. And you are not living in a fat body. You are a fat person living life. And if you don't like that you are fat, do something about it. But to try to convince everybody else to get on your side and fix a system that's not broken and try to push the narrative that being fat is healthy, that's sick, because we all know it's not. There are such things as unhealthy foods, and what you're doing is living an unhealthy lifestyle. Accept the help that your doctor and maybe even your friends are trying to give you, and live a better, healthier life. All right, guys, tell me what you think about this madness. If you are a fat person and you felt oppressed, I really want to hear from a fat person that's been oppressed, not from these psychopaths, so we can talk about this. All right, guys, see you in the next one. Peace.